Hey, and welcome back to another Just Tap session, a space where we get out of our minds and drop into our body through the power of EFT tapping. Over the past couple weeks, it seems like collectively we've been experiencing a low in our energy. Especially in the online space, I have seen many creators and coaches expressing that they've been feeling uninspired. They haven't been showing up online like they used to because they're feeling this creative block. They're feeling like they're disconnected from their spark. They're really fatigued. And some of them are actually feeling guilty because of that, guilting themselves for not showing up and judging themselves because of it. And so if this is you, this tapping session is your permission slip. We are going to tap through to release any guilt that we're feeling, and we are going to honor our divine timing and our need for rest. And so before we get in, I want to remind you that we are going to be tapping through different meridian points on our face and our body. And so if you aren't hands-free right now, if you are preoccupied, you can still listen in because these I am affirmations are going to be powerful enough for you to experience a shift. And if you really like it, then start this episode and come back to it at a later time when you can. Use your hands and tap through this sequence with us to really feel that the full potential of EFT tapping, because it really is so incredible. If you are new to EFT tapping, I have included a resource page where you can learn more about the EFT tapping points, the history of EFT. And so look at the link that I've included in the show notes of this episode to my website where you can learn more about EFT if you'd like to learn before diving in. Okay. We are going to dive into our tapping right now to release any feeling of guilt and honor our divine timing and our divine guidance. I invite you now to take a deep belly breath in. Feel your belly expand here. And on your exhale, bring your awareness to your heart center. And tune into the feeling of the pressure of needing to show up and the guilt that you feel for just not wanting to, just needing that slow down. If you had to rate the intensity of that pressure and that guilt on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being you are totally at ease with where you are right now, and 10 being there is so much pressure. It's almost like frantic energy at this point. You are at the brink of exhaustion, but you cannot stop. And once you have that number, we are going to start tapping on the side of our hand with our affirmation statements. You can repeat after me out loud or in your head. Even though I haven't felt inspired or motivated lately, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've felt guilty for not showing up like I feel I should, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And last one. Even though I'm in a slower season and I'm not sure why, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And moving to the top of the head, I acknowledge this low season I'm in. Eyebrow point. It's been hard to feel inspired lately. Side of the eye. I've been judging myself for needing rest. Under the eye, I feel like I should be doing more. Under the nose, but part of me just wants to slow down and breathe. The chin, I'm letting go of the pressure to always be on. Collarbone, I release the guilt around taking a step back. Under the arm, I give myself permission to pause and reflect. And the wrist, this moment is sacred, even if it's quiet. Back to the top of the head for our last round. It is safe to honor the rhythm of my creativity. Eyebrow point. I trust that clarity will return in divine timing. Side of the eye. I'm not behind. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Under the eye. My worth is not measured by my productivity. Under the nose. This is a season of self-care and renewal. The chin. I choose grace over guilt. Collarbone. In stillness, my inspiration is gently returning. Under the arm. I am reconnecting with my truth with every tap. And the wrist. I deeply trust the timing of my life and business. And you can release. Take a deep breath. And on your exhale, bring your awareness back to your heart center and take a moment to tune back into the scale that you set at the beginning of this tapping. Where does the pressure of needing to show up, feeling like you need to show up, and the guilt for not wanting to, where does that fall now? Hopefully, you've gotten closer to zero, closer to the point where you're feeling at ease. You are trusting your own divine timing and you're honoring how you feel and honoring your need to rest and reconnect, re-energize, recognizing that this may just be the most beautiful time for you, the most powerful time for you. It is in those resting periods that we receive all of the downloads for our creativity. When we really allow it, when we release the guilt, allow the space that we are in, we can end up receiving so many inspired, creative insights to be able to move forward in our life and in our business. And so I hope that however it is that you are feeling, if you are feeling like you need a break, you need to take that step away, I hope you honor yourself and you do take the time that you need to recharge yourself. When you show up fully recharged, taking the time to fill your cup first, and then you show up later on after that, that is how you get to make the most beautiful, greatest, and grandest impact in the lives of others. So please do take all the time that you need. Fill your cup up first. And if you need to come back to this tapping meditation, you can do it just enough to start feeling that ease, feeling that acceptance. There really is no maximum to which we can do tapping. There are no records of people who have done it too much. So continue to tap. It will continue to feel better over time. I have been tapping for quite some time now, a few years, and with every tap, it is so much more powerful. And so thank you for joining me today. I hope this resonated with you. And if you know of someone else who can benefit from this, then please share it with them. I wish you a beautiful and empowered week, and I'll see you next week.